Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with a review of a skin tint. This is the new Revlon Illuminance Serum Tint. Now I saw this on Trend Mood's page, and when I followed her link, because she says click on the link in the bio, the only thing that was coming up was Amazon. I guess this is something that just dropped. It's brand new. I saw it in October and they said it was going to launch on the 23rd. So when I placed my order on Amazon, it told me whenever it comes in, they'll send it. And I got it like 3 days ago. So it took about close to 2 weeks. I even forgot about it. I paid 13 something. Let me see. I paid $13.39. So, you know, I always do like expensive complexion products on my channels. I figured this would be like a nice reasonable complexion product. The only thing is when I purchased on Amazon, they had 2 shades and I picked the darker shade. So the shade I picked is, okay, I have 1417 warm caramel. It looks a little light, but you know, I'm gonna try to make it work. All right, so it has triple hyaluronic acid, evens out the skin tone over time and hydrates all day, has an SPF of 15. Why even put SPF if you're going to put 15? And it has 0.94 fluid ounces, so a little less than the normal. All right. What caught my attention though, I mean, listen to this claim. It says it reduces dark spots after 4 to 8 weeks because it has all the skincare ingredients in it. It says infused with skincare ingredients. So once I heard that, because you know me, whoops, oh, my light did a thing. This area here, I struggle with hyperpigmentation. I've been trying to use everything. It's not where I want it to be. So I'm like, okay. So like I said, I got warm caramel. I'm not sure. It looked a little light. Let's see. I took it out, but I didn't swatch it. I wanted to do everything on camera. Oh, if I can get it open. I have my holiday nails on, my press-on nails. All right, so it's a cute little tube. And you can see the shade of the tint right here. It looks a little light, but I'm gonna give it a little shake here. Let's swatch. Whatever other claims, I'm gonna have it listed in the description box. And I'm gonna try to get a decent swatch because my swatches are crazy. Okay, it's not bad. It is a little light, I would say, but my neck is a lot lighter than my face, so maybe I can pull it off, and I have to wear, of course, the right concealer, but it has a nice golden undertone. So that makes me very happy that it has this golden undertone. All right, so I'm going to put it on one side of my face. I put the one for my hand. So what did it say about the coverage? Because it looks like it doesn't have that much coverage. It looks like a true skin. Okay, light to buildable, but it didn't say buildable to medium or full coverage or whatever, but let's see. So I did one good squeeze. We're gonna do this side first. Feels very serum-y because it says it's a serum tint. It definitely feels very serum-y. Oh, it feels really nice. It feels like skincare. Maybe I should have used the brush because okay, we're gonna use a brush on this side and see which one is better. Oh, it's nice and went on so well. Okay, there's a little bit more coverage than I thought, so that's good. So this is what it actually matches my neck, but of course I'm gonna try to tone it down with a darker concealer. It's nice. It feels nice too. It has a very nice consistency to it. Definitely feels like a serum. like it says, serum tint. Oh, this feels really nice. So I'm going to go in with a brush because I brought my brush out and I forgot to use it. So this is the Jaclyn Hill times Murphy. I like this because it's very compact. And I'll see which side I like better. It blended out a little better with the sponge. I feel like I'm doing more work on this side with the brush. It has a nice, it has like a sweet smell, but it's not overwhelming. I can't really tell if there's a big difference with the sides as far as the coverage with the brush or the sponge. I think it's equally the same, or maybe a little lighter on this side because I can see a little bit of darkness peeking through here. Yeah, so I'm gonna put a little bit more there. Feels really nice. And I don't know if I own any complexion products from Revlon. I remember back in the day they used to have the Revlon color stay, right? I think the color stay was from Revlon, but I don't remember. Yes, it's definitely more full coverage with the brush for sure. Put some more on my chin. This is reminding me a lot of the Nars Macao, but not her skin tint. The foundation in the tube. Her, whatever that foundation is, the one in the tube. That's what it's reminding me of. It feels like a dupe because that's like I was trying to figure out what it's I love the texture and the consistency of this tint. I don't know if it's gonna be in stores now that it's actually launched, because they had said it would launch October 23rd, and now it's already what? Today's November 5th, I think today is. So maybe now it should be in stores. This is super pretty, guys. I'm hoping it's in stores now, so if you guys are interested, you can pick it up. It's really nice. All right, so I'm gonna do concealer on camera so you guys can see how I pull it together, because as a general reference, I'm NC50 and MAC. If you're here for the first time, I usually have all my shade references in my description box, but the general reference, I'm NC50 and MAC. My neck is lighter than my face. It's matching my neck right now. So let's go in with concealer. All right, I'm gonna go in with my Hourglass concealer. This is in the shade Umber because this has more of a corrective, like a corrector undertone to it. And this is one of my best concealers. Definitely like one of my top 10 concealers. See, so this is actually a little darker than the actual foundation, so I think it's gonna be perfect. And I know how this performs, I know how it looks, so I think this is gonna be the best concealer to pair it with. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit and then I'll come back and I'll blend it out on camera. All right, so I'm blending out the Hourglass concealer. I think I chose the right concealer because you see this has like there's a slight peach orange undertone that I like, so it cancels out a lot of like if the foundation is too light or something like that. So I think it looks, yeah, this is the perfect concealer. Oh, I forgot to check the time when I put it on, so let's just go with the time that it is right now. Okay, it's 12:25, so it's a little after 12 noon, 12:25 when I put it on. It's super pretty. It's reminding me of the Nars Macao foundation. What is the name of that foundation? The Yummy Skin Foundation. Not the tint, the actual foundation. That's what it's reminding me of. All right, guys, I'm going to go finish up the rest of my face and I'll come back with more thoughts on this skin tint. But so far, I feel like it's really pretty and you can see for yourself. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back with the rest of my face done, and this is what the tint is looking like. This is really, really pretty. This is what it's reminding me of. The Nars Macao, the yummy skin in this sort of tubey thing. This is what I was talking about. The feel of it and everything, the consistency. It's just not as wet and as dewy as hers, although this is dewy, but I have very dry skin. So my skin sucks up everything, but this is pretty. I have a feeling that this is going to get very popular, like when the larger YouTubers start maybe talking about it, because I haven't really heard anybody talk about it. I saw it, like I said, on Trend Mood's page, and then I didn't hear anything else about it. And so, but I have a feeling this is going to be very popular. It's good. This is really good. All right, guys. And the shade doesn't look too bad now, especially since I toned it down with the concealer. I set it with my Hourglass translucent veil powder in the shade Deep. All right, so I'm going to go about my day. I'm going to do my wear test, and I'll come back with my final thoughts. But for now, I am very pleasantly surprised. This is really good. Looks very beautiful on the skin. All right, guys, I'll see you later. All right, guys, so I am back for my final check-in. It is now 9:36 p.m. I put this on around 12:30, so it's about 9 hours since I've been wearing this serum tint from Revlon, and this is really good, guys. Look at me. It's been 9 hours. I did a lot today. I went to the supermarket. I had to cook and do all that stuff. This little tube, very cute. And I can't wait for it to take off, because I know like people are going to start reviewing it when they start coming in stores, I'm assuming. All right, let's talk about it. It held up really nice. My laugh lines look very good. If you're here for the first time, when I do any complexion videos, I do not touch up or fix or blot. I like to come back and show you guys exactly how the foundation wore. And this wore beautifully. I have a little movement right here. Very slight, and looks a little oily in there. Slight creasing right here, but it's barely noticeable for 9 hours. Now I have really dry skin, so I have a little bit of shine coming through here. My chin looks okay as well. What is this? Yeah, and I was eating, so I have a little movement like right in here. I try to clean up my mouth as much as I can, but it wore beautifully. This is really nice, and I kept saying it reminded me of the Nessa Marik's Yummy Skin Foundation. Hers on me looks a lot more luminous after wearing it for this long. This doesn't look as luminous. That's like the only difference, but the consistency and the way it felt going on, to me, it's like almost identical. But I love this. And like I said, I paid like 13 something, so it's less than 14 bucks. So when this comes in store, if you can get your hand on it, especially for girls that like a tint, try it. But for me, this is a full foundation, because to me, I think I got a full medium coverage, or almost like a full coverage. 9 hours. Looks really nice. And they played well with every other makeup product that I wore. All right, guys. So this is a 10 out of 10 for me. This is a really nice, they call it a serum tint. Has a lot of skincare benefits, as they say. Can help with dark spots. We'll see. But it's great. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you again in my next one. Bye, guys.